crash landed on Alternia 16 long episodes ago, and sometimes you feel like you've been here forever. You've had many adventures and met many Alternians, some all none of whom have become your friends. But now, for some reason, you have a hunch that you're near the end of your Alternian travels. For one thing, you seem to be coming to the edge of the populated region you've been walking through all the time you've been here. For another, the intense craving that has animated you throughout your journey feels like it might be waning. It's not quite gone, but like a dinner who's diner who's stuffed himself to bursting, but is still seeking that one last sweet morsel that will make his meal complete. You're still on the prowl for the very sweetest morsel of friendship. Hey guys, I'm 8ball, and welcome back to another video covering a Hiveswap Friendsim. And today we are starting volume 16. And of course, we are going to be starting off with Marvis. Because I'm fucking ridiculous. And this man needs to stop. He needs to stop. But yeah, so today we are going to be going through Marvis's route for the first time. Yeah, my prediction is that this will go, I don't know, let's go for a good route. Let's go for a marvelous route. That didn't work. But let's start. Oh my god. I can't believe myself. You find yourself ambling down the road without any particular destination in mind. It seems you don't have to do much active searching to land yourself in varying combinations of adventure and disaster. Where will where will the vicissitudes of fate lead you next? Who knows? You walk for a while like that. You're just about lost. You've just about lost all hope of running into a wacky contrivance when your palm husk lights up with the delightful and/or foreboding sound of friendship. Someone is calling you. You're less excited to see who that person is. It's Zebruh. God fucking damn it. It's not that you dislike Zebruh precisely, it's just that you might struggle to rank him above literally any other troll you've met, including the yellow guy who loves genocide. But you're not one to leave a friend hanging. Yes you are, please say yes you are. You dutifully answer the call. Fuck me. No. Okay. Ah, my good friend, you picked up. Awfully quickly, I might add. Yeah, you just love friendship. You ask Zebruh why he's calling. Do I need a reason to call? Is the thrill of dialectical riposte not cause enough to make this social contact with one of my dearest adversaries / fiend? Friend? Friend, that's friend. I don't know why I read fiend. / friend, or maybe more depending on whether you feel comfortable with and interested in at any given point in time. What? You have no idea how to even respond to that. I hate him. I hate him. With a burning passion of 1,000 suns. I hate him. I don't ever want to see him again. Haha, nah, I'm just fucking with you. I stand to incur material gain from your association. I need you to stay right where you are. Well, what What are you gonna do? Hang up? You stand there. You stand right where you are and stay in the line. Stay on the line. You ask Zebruh what he's up to, but he won't say. Tells you he needs to concentrate. Eventually, you notice a strange shape resolving in the distance down the road, drawing nearer slowly but steadily. After a while longer of waiting, the figure in the distance grows close enough for you to tell what it is. Oh, it's Zebruh. Oh, that's you, you say. It looks like he's riding on some kind of incredibly cursed hover Segway. Yeah, I'm coming, sweetie. Fuck you. You would say it takes maybe 15 minutes or so for him to make it up the entire way over on his hover scoot. I want to push him off the bridge. There you are. Impressed at my new ride? No. Oh, yeah, you say. You're very impressed. I knew you would be. I brought it out because tonight is a special night. Or it will be, if you'd be so kind as to make me the happiest troll in Alternia. Is he, like, proposing to you? What? What? Never mind. You ask him what he's, vague blogging about? Vague blogging about... What indeed? The real question of that is, what are you doing this evening? Well, it's not like you ever had any plans to do anything besides stupidly mumble into ludicrous boondoggle, one ludicrous boondoggle after another. Seems like whatever he's alluding to inviting you. What? Okay. Seems like whatever he's alluding to inviting you to probably fits the bill for being included in your long itinerary of unspecified dumbass bullshit you were bound to get embroiled in anyway. Fantastic. Well, it just so happens that I managed to get my hands on 2 tickets to the Clown Fest, Rex. The what? And I thought who better to take along than my dearest alien associate of unspecified nature. You have no idea what Clownfest Rex is, but it's not off to a good start with the name. Oh, I should have known you wouldn't be familiar with it. It's a little sophisticated for an off-world retrobate such as yourself. It's a music festival centered around Purple Blood performers. Now, normally I wouldn't trifle with high blood entertainment, disgustingly oppressive as it is. But when you think about it, aren't clowns the most privileged class of them all? This is a little loud, isn't it? Hold on. Lower it down a little bit. Come on. There we go. I don't know. I feel like I'm... What, did I say that already? But when you think about it, aren't clowns the most disprivileged class of them all? No. You don't ask him to explain what he means by that, because everyone would be really angry reading it. You ain't fucking wrong. Save. Let's save. Oh, I'm on page 2. No! This is not where I wanted to save! Please. What pumpkin, please fix your boxes, your little click boxes here, because they're not working. So let's... Toss your meaty moral body into a clown pit to get moshed to death or whatever. I knew you'd be there for me. Alright, let's go. Zebruh invites you to hop on the back of his scooter so you can head to Clownfest. You say you're not sure about this. You're not sure this is the most effective avenue of locomotion. Zebruh tells you it's all in the rage. It's all the rage, and not to be a little bitch about it. I am gonna be a little bitch about it. So, tell me, let me tell you a little bit about my plans for tonight. It feels like the scooter is going even slower than it was when he arrived, now that it's struggling under the weight of two people. You see, my favorite rhyme juggler on the planet is going to be there tonight. Oh, rapping. Good God. His name is Marvis. Solo? What? Marvis. You might have heard of him. He's pretty famous. You say you've never heard of him, because you're an alien. Oh, right. Well, he's the best in all of Alternia. Jesus Christ. He came up a few sweeps back when he won first place on Slam or Get Cold. Oh, please. What? Oh, please tell me at least you know about Slam or Get Cold. You don't know about Slam or Get Cold. Fuck you, man. I hate you. Well, it's a bi-sweeply reality program where aspiring slam poets compete to prove who has what it takes. It's really cutthroat stuff. I mean, I think there are at least 5 decapitations a season. The competition is about skill, no matter the blood color of who is competing. The troll who wins is the troll who has the nastiest flow of dopest bars. Everyone has an equal shot. I mean, sure, a high blood has won every season to date, but it's basically biology that clowns are better at rhyming than everyone else. Even if high bloods were low bloods, that would still be true. That's equality. No, it's not. Yeah, it makes sense. No, it doesn't. You think this is really progressive stuff he's saying. Where could he have possibly gotten so educated and smart? Oh, you flatter me. Hi, I'm John Kirsch. I wanna fucking die. Anyway, as you know, I am deeply connected in the music industry. But because of the oppressive hemospectrum systems, I'm afraid I only truly afforded downward mobility. What? The clown sphere is a really insular, close-knit community. But with the right hustle, I'm going to break that glass ceiling. Marvis is a perfect troll to bring me the fold. You say this guy sounds pretty brutal. What? Are you sure you want to actually meet this clown? What? Marvis? Ha! I mean, sure, he does what he needs to survive on a rigidly ossified power system that could never be truly dismantled by the actions of a single individual. But that doesn't mean he supports it. Contrary to what you might think, Marvis is a spectacularly subversive figure in the industry. If you listen to his music, really listen, you'll hear some borderline revolutionary stuff. I think he'd tear it all down if he could. I might have mentioned it, but being a clown is kind of woke. That's why I've always wanted to probe that think pan of his, really get to the bottom of his radical praxis, and help spread his message of social reform to the masses. And you're going to help me do it. I'm going to what now? After 4 hours of scooting and one excruciating detailed unbroken account of events of the past 3 seasons of Slam or Get Culled, you arrive at Clownfest, Rex. I'm just assuming that's what that says. Clownfest feels like a circus. What feels more like a circus than your idea of a music festival. In the distance is a wide open field dotted with disorganized masses of people, all gathered before a nightmarish stage you presume to be the site of the evening's main event. The entrance of the festival grounds opens up into something of a parking lot, filled with whimsical tents and people selling various snacks and refreshments. You see a clown juggling what looks like at least 7 hot dogs. Absolutely ghoulish. You're glad Damien isn't here to see this. Damon. Zebruh brings you up to the gates, flashes your tickets, and gets you wristbanded and admitted to the festival grounds. Seems like there's still some time before the performance is slated to start. There are some spectators already gathered in the field, but those of more privileged blood castes are lined up around the tents in the lot to buy food and merchandise. While you walk around the festival grounds, you ask Zebruh what exactly he has planned. What could you possibly do to get him in good with the clowns? Zebruh takes it as an invitation to whisper conspiratorially into your ear. His breath is hot and heavy against your hearing canal. Please back up. Here's the plan, my sweet little rust drop. Fuck off. We get in... Wait, the show is about to start. And then Marvis comes into the stage. Really gets... What? We get in, wait for the show to start, and when Marvis comes onto the stage, really gets into his act, you're going to jump into the barricade and rush the stage. Or, at least you're going to try. Of course, I'm going to stop you, tackle you right before you make it onto the stage, and I'll cull you right in front of Marvis and everybody. How about no? Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Where were we? Okay. Oh, calm down. I'm trying to tear down the stereotypes that lowbloods are all simple-minded dullards, and you aren't doing your people any favors by reinforcing the case for prejudice. Obviously, I'm not going to really kill you. You'll simply pretend to play dead after I've heroically foiled your black designs on Marvis. My actions will firmly place me within Marvis's ashen quadrant, so he'll have no choice but to recognize me. And then the clowns will see what a hero I am, and praise me, and bring me backstage to reward me. This is going to fire up in his face. It's really a flawless plan, my dear. If you just do what you're told, nothing will go wrong. Before you can proffer any critique on this caper, the jovial clamor of chattering and revelry surrounding you is pierced by a rising chorus of blood-curdling shrieks. You whip around to ascertain the source of the dreadful sound, but it becomes quickly apparent that those were not screams of pain at all. You know what's up when Zebruh joins in with the ear-splitting squeals. Oh my god. That's him! Oh man. I can't even look at him. He's too beautiful. He needs to stop. Stop this. Go. No! No! This is not going to happen again. It's the man of the hour himself. An expensively dressed juggalo is making his way through the crowd, flanked by a robust team of hulking indigo bloods. Why? Whoever draws these needs to stop. Okay? You need to stop. You're going to give me a heart attack. Please, have mercy. Please. Every aspect of him telegraphs unimaginable celebrity. The purposefully disheveled yet fashionable fit of his clothes, the swagger of his step, and the 10-man camera crew trailing behind him. He walks with a measured poise despite the chaos rising around him. Dozens and dozens of young trolls are flinging themselves at his entourage without any apparent concern for their safety. The bodyguards, please tell me. No. 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 I must continue. The bodyguards are roundhouse kicking the eager. The bodyguards are roundhouse kicking the eager teens into the ground left and right like a bloody bender of adolescent aliens. Bloody blender of adolescent aliens. It's pure carnage. Dear God. He really knows how to draw a crowd, doesn't he? Sigh. Oh man, Zebruh, I think you crushing, boy. A minute ago, it was tough to truly grasp the hype, but after seeing him in person, you don't know what it is, but this swaggy clown has an undeniable gravitas that commends the attention of everyone around him. It's impossible to look anywhere else. Even the Alternian moonlight seems to endeavor to glint off his golden attributes twice as bright. But he's gone just as quickly as he arrived, up to the festival stage to set up his act. He leaves a bloody void in his wake. I shouldn't be laughing, but oh my god, there's soap or slime everywhere. Of course there is. I don't know why I would have thought otherwise. Zebruh is bouncing on the balls of his feet following the encounter. He clearly can't wait to get up into the pit, and to be honest, neither can you. What is it about a good clown that's so... What is it about a good clown that's so utterly irresistible? I don't know! It's making me frustrated. Zebruh takes you up to the field spread out before the stage. There are thousands and thousands of trolls already standing around, ready for the show to start. From the looks of the crowds back in the back breaking down their tents, there have been rustbloods camping out for days to secure their spots. But even those hard-won locations are much further in the back than where Zebruh is leading you. There aren't many high bloods here by comparison, so Zebruh is able to take you to walk right in, muscle past all the ceruleans and grab a spot by the barricade that maybe 5 minutes. What? Spot by the barricade with maybe 5 minutes to spare before the show starts. There are some roadies up on the stage now dashing around to finalize all the equipment arrangements. Oh shoot. Did you remember to bring your concert diaper? Excuse you? My what? Zebruh turns to you with wide eyes. You're awfully close together now, boxed in by the swell of trolls brushing their bodies closer and closer to the stage. You know, your concert diaper. My what? You don't actually know. You don't have a single clue about your concert diaper. You ask him, you don't have a single clue about your concert diaper. You ask him if he's wearing his concert diaper. He pats the front of his pants, which you noticed are looking a little plumper than usual. Of course. You can't just come to one of these things without your concert diaper. Things in the pit can get utterly intense, bro. You can't leave to use the load gabber after it starts. I mean, you're really going to regret not bringing your concert. Oh dear God. Why? And so is everyone around us. Ugh. That face, though. Before you can even attempt to formulate a response to that, the crowd breaks into thunderous cheering. Your heart skips a beat as you look up. But of course, the clown who's clambering up to the center stage isn't him. Marvis is clearly too hot to blow on the first act. All the same, people are real fired up for this raggedy juggalo. He seems like a serviceable clown, so you suppose. He's got enough gold chains and is reasonably swaggy. He gets bumping, drops a few bars. It's fine, you guess, but he's not your clown. You know the moment you laid eyes on Marvus said he was the only clown your heart would ever be able to see again. Zebruh leans into your ear and has to yell to be heard over the sounds of the music in the crowd. I've never much liked the Rapista Slamsy's work, to be honest. Sure, the beats are produced well, but he has a very inspid sense of lyricism. Triz's clam... What? Clamness... What? Oh, Triz's clamness, Triz's What? Indefatigable? Military might that? Okay. We get it. You want to harpoon the heiress. The heiress. Who doesn't, honestly? We don't need to hear about it all day. A solid 15 minutes of mildly provocative slams later, and old Slamsy is slinking off backstage. As soon as he's gone, a new jester takes the fore. If you wanted to get into the music, it proves difficult. Every new act they bring to the stage is immediately followed by a hollering earful of Zebruh's scathing critiques. You wonder why he's so fixated on getting in good with this gaggle of urban farceurs if he thinks so little of their technical and artistic merits to begin with. As you lean sweatily against the barricade, you're starting to wonder if it's all worth it. Could the sight of a single rapping man really outweigh all the physical and psychic agony of waiting in the standing and stewing of the heat of the pit? Will you have just endured nearly 3,000 words of hanging out with Zebruh for something that will ultimately let you down? No, probably not. You will not regret it. But as the penultimate clown trundles off the set, the taste of the air changes. The lights on the stage go dark, the booming sound system goes quiet. A tremendous hush falls over the crowd. You feel your heart stop in that silence. You know deep down in your bones that this is the moment you've been waiting for. Stop it. From Sea Dweller to Rust Blood, nobody moves. There's Sea Dwellers here? The sound of his light footsteps against the darkened stage could only be audible to someone as close as you. The anticipation swallows you alive. Swallows you whole. When the floodlights snap back on and illuminate his astounding figure center stage, you feel it. Though yet... what? Though yet of modest stature, the lanky juggalo has the presence of a man 1,000,000 feet tall. He radiates a power that... a power the likes of which you've never felt before. You feel him inside of you intimately, religiously, indelibly. Yes, this is it. This is your clown. Then he opens his mouth to utter what feels like the most important words you've ever heard in your life. Hey. Fuck me. I don't know. All hell breaks loose. Everyone is screaming all around you. You grip tight on the barricade as you stare up at him. Glowing messianic arms. Messianic? Okay. Arms outstretched to drink in the zealous effort of the crowd. Incited by a single, incredibly powerful word. Hey. God, you'll never forget it. Oh god. I don't even really know. What up, guys? LOL. Are you jugs ready to cook? No. You can't fucking help it. What? You can't help it. You start screaming. You're so fucking ready. Fuck me. LOL, these buddies be baking beans. Shiz. And y'all forget your concert diapers because it rank out there. Oh, he got nose. Boy, he got nose. It's rank out there. You feel racked by shame. I don't think I can do a voice for him, guys. I seriously don't think I can. You feel racked by shame. How could you forget your concert diaper? You'll never be so foolish again. But it's alright. I'ma freshen things up. You hear me? Zebruh takes hold of your hand and squeezes it tight. You appreciate the gesture. God, he's so fucking beautiful. Yes, he is! You understand. You feel deeply, utterly devastated to know how far out of your grasp he is. Why would a man like that ever even look at you? I don't know, because you're a fucking alien? There's no way someone so tremendous, so magnificent, so extravagant would waste his time offering his friendship to someone as insignificant as you. But as desolating as that feeling may be, you aren't ready to put him out of your life just yet. Maybe there are other ways you can be close to him. Listen to his music, follow him wherever he goes, dedicate your life to him. You want to know everything about him that you can. Maybe in this way you can honor him, befriend him in your own heart, if not his. Is a love one-sided any less beautiful? When the music at last starts to blast through the speakers, you ascend. The pain in your legs and back disappears. You feel nothing but streaming euphoria. You thank the forces of serendipity for guiding you to this glorious epiphany of this beatific singularity. The show's nothing to scoff at either. You, a highly discerning individual known to frequently make posts online regarding the quality of rap and whether or not those who purport to possess such ability do in fact have the requisite bars, are fully blown away by the act. it's some really good stuff. He's just really going hard and hot with those raps. Not that, not that intensity is the sore barometric of the quality of hip hop. What? The fire that Marvis is dropping is a broad contemporary performance that would equally satisfy any if any uh, f what aficionado of any relevant genre. Not a single thing about him is even slightly racist. You're really starting to get into the zone when Zebruh starts to scream in your ear again. You were already going deaf from the concert as it is. I think it's about time to get this show on the road, don't you? No. No. Save again. Yes, overwrite save. Oh god. Man, I don't even know. No. I ain't gonna do it. I can't. Are you kidding, you say? There's no way you're going to vault over that barricade and try to make an attempt on Marvis's life. Fake or not. For one thing, that plan is fucking stupid, and you'd immediately die. Second of all, Marvis is a beautiful artist with the soul of a true poet, and you're not going to help anyone attempt to exploit a celebrity for selfish purposes. You conclusively inform Zebruh that he'll have to find someone else to help him hoodwink sweet Marvis. What's that? I can't hear you over all the incredibly vicious and beautiful rapping. You tell Zebruh that you're not going to do it, and you just want to listen to the rest of the concert and enjoy yourself. Zebruh seemed horribly taken back. What? But I thought we were friends. You reassure Zebruh that you are friends, but affirming a friendship doesn't necessarily require one to embark upon ludicrous suicide pact in order to socially hornswoggle a rhythmically gifted Mariandrew? I don't know. You're hardly Thelma and Louise. Get real. Oh no. You tell Zebruh he needs to find someone else to help him cozy up to the clown's inner circle. Zebruh harumphs, offended, and decides to go. He starts to push away through the crowd down the length of the barricade. And with that, you're free to turn your gaze back to his mirthful eminence and embrace the new piece that you have found in his artwork. But Marvis only keeps distributing dope. What? But Marvis only keeps distributing dope, and the crowd only gets rowdier. Before you know it, you find yourself being wrenched into the writhing mass, jostled about and subsumed by the transcendent power of the music. Oof. Your pitiful little body becomes nothing but a note in his wicked symphony, a raindrop washed away in the rapids. Some time ago you might have accepted your fate here and allowed yourself to be trampled by the mob, but you have something to live for now. Even as you feel yourself begin to physically break, those sick beats tether you spiritually to the mortal world. His ruthless bars cut through the heat and the sweat of the heavy stench of piss and meat, drawing you like a sailor into the siren's song. Not even death could wrench you free from his grasp. In spite of the odds, you manage to bustle your way back up to the fore. You exit the mosh pit a shattered mess, bruised, battered, and broken, hanging on only by the most tenuous of threads. What? As you look around, you get a glimpse of your fate. You're surrounded on all sides by trolls who have collapsed and been trampled dead, faces frozen in rictus ecstasy. Given how lightheaded you feel, you aren't long from this world either, but you can carry on a little bit further for him. Wow, he's really something else, that Marvis. You think as your wasted body slumps against the barricade. It's all you can do to lift your weak head and stare up at him, drinking in his boundless audio-visual wonder as your vision starts to blur and your consciousness begins to fade. ... You jerk back to your senses when you feel something splashing over your face. What? You cast around wildly for the source of the water. To your disbelief, you see that it was Marvis. He's standing at the edge of the stage, gyrating his hips to the choreography as he looks down at you in concern. It's like staring into the groin of an angel. He waits for a break in his verse to cover his mic and mouth to you. Yo, buddy, you aight? You can't believe how gracious he is. To see a humble fan such as yourself in pain and stop to make sure you're okay. Is this real? Or have you passed into heaven after all? Oh, he's so fucking beautiful. Why? Your gaze tracks up from his well-proportioned crotch to the generous view offered by the plunging neckline of his shirt. And you're alright now. You've never been more alright in your life. Marvis jumps off the stage into that impassable purgatory that separates it from the pit, the gods from the mortals, and makes his way over to you. He stretches out his hands. Hey, babe. I can't even do it, guys. I'm so sorry. Want to dance? Your broken bones are no obstacle. Instinct propels you over the barricade into his arms. He catches you like you've both been waiting your entire lives for this moment. You've never felt more warm or safe. He scoops you up with his incredible strength and carries you back onto the stage. Marvis is taking into his mic again, so his words reverberate through the entire field. I legitimately cannot do a voice for him. Like, I just can't. He's too powerful. I can't. Oh, okay, because I have a feeling he's going to be talking a lot now. Fuck me. I can't do it. Look what we got here. Seems like a fucking low blood cut to the front of the line, my friends, lol. The remainder of the crowd that's still conscious boos viciously. What? What's happening? Oh, you're clearly bleeding red from being stomped on the face several times in the mosh pit, and the murky lights of the stage, it looks awfully burgundy. Someone's been naughty. No! No! I can't! Stop it! Stop! I've got my hand over my eyes right now, so I don't have to look. I need to calm down. Yes, you've been so naughty. You say into the mic, no remorse. For damn shame. The crowd jeers. Well, we clearly got a criminal on our damn hands. What you think we should do with him? Any opinions? I don't know what's going on. The response is disjointed, but still functionally unanimous. Amidst the clamor, one word keeps ringing out clearly. Kill, 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 kill. Wow, y'all want me to kill him? Shit, that's brutal. Well, I ain't one to let down any of my fans, you hear me? Justice be fucking done, my merry men. What better way to clap off the wicked night than with a little gutter blood shower? Well, you're hardly qualified to question Marvis's judgment. If what he wants is to publicly execute you in front of the crowd of his adoring fans, you guess that's how it has to be. So am I gonna die? You surrender completely as Marvis directs the stagehands to help him erect some sort of makeshift crucifix. You don't struggle as he carries you over and ties you up, suspended above the crowd. All the spotlights shine on you, burning hot. The audience's rapturous screams deafen you. But all you can see is Marvis, approaching you ringed with otherworldly light. His back is to the crowd, so you're the only one who can see his face like this. Intense, focused, merciless. A gaze meant only for you. You've never felt more special. He steps up before you, face to face. You stare into his eyes, enthralled. Such clear eyes. So potent and beautiful. Your only regret is that you can't gaze into them for any longer. Yo! Dude, I love those swords. Marvis takes hold of his cane and, in a fluid motion, draws out its rapier-sharp hidden blade. The metal glints 1,000 colors in the light of the stage, almost as awesome as he is. You hope he strikes true. Yours will be a magnificent death. But then he winks. A fleeting moment of understanding passes between you. Could it be that Marvis is the friend you've been searching for after all? Oh, is it a fool's flight of fancy to dream so? He draws in close, rearing up as if to strike, and as he raises his blade, his jacket lifts up too, exposing his vulnerable clown pit. If you leaned in just now, maybe, just maybe, respect yourself. Bitch, I'm gonna respect myself. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna save first, I have too much dignity, my dude. God, but he's beautiful. Marvis brings down the blade. It sinks deep into the wood besides your neck. This was no accident. A gesture so powerful surely would not miss. Don't look at me like that. He is sparing your life. You're so humbled that your bladder evacuates on the spot. Your urine is hot on your legs, and Marvis's gaze is on your face. You really wish you'd thought to bring your concert diaper. Marvis gives you a look and then glances pointedly at his cane sword. You take the hint and make an exaggerated reaction, like you've just been stabbed for real. You grab at your neck, sputtering and flailing. The high bloods right at the front can tell you haven't really been stabbed, and they're a little disappointed, but it's not as clear to the trolls further back. Somewhere around the mass of teal bloods, the illusion really hits home. They start going fucking bonkers back there. The apeshit wave travels back to the burgundies, and then ricochets back home to the high bloods. You crack one eye open as you play dead. This time, it's nothing like the controlled moshing during the performance. This is pure anarchy. The whirlwind of death and brutality a whirlwind of death and brutality. Trolls are at each other's throats, literally, ripping each other apart with fang and claw. Jesus Christ. All the high blood spraying, all the blood spraying into the air makes the humidity really skyrocket. At some point, when the racket becomes less than melodic, the clowns all come out for a final encore to drown out the sounds of screaming. They start wrapping up a real storm. After about 45 seconds of a full 2/3 of the crowd are completely dead on the ground. The performance finally ends once every single troll in the crowd has collapsed, either from death or exhaustion. Only once the audience has worn itself out to do the clowns call it quits. Only once the audience has worn itself all out. Okay. They all start filing backstage, but for Marvis, who stops to take you down from the cross, your beloved clown cradles you in his arms like a pieta? I don't know. Gently petting your blood-splattered face. You hanging in there, fam? You tell him that, yes. You tell him yes, while continuing to play dead. You don't want to foil his ruse. Okay, Gravy. Okay, Gravy. Yay! He picks you back up and carries you off the stage. The clowns have a little green room set up in the backstage venue where they're all mixing and relaxing after the show. Nobody seems concerned to see Marvis carrying a 90% dead alien, or particularly rattled after witnessing thousands of trolls savagely cannibalize each other. Hey, you want a Sandy? What? A Sando. You're sorry? Grub bread? You say, yeah, sure, you're pretty hungry. Marvis drops you off on a couch, and you lounge indulgently as you wait for him to walk to the catering table to pick you something up. He's back quickly. Fuck. Or nothing. You think you can move your arms or nothing, buddy? You say not really? You're pretty sure all of your bones are basically obliterated. Ugh, shiz, that's rough. Sorry, my man, guess that's my fault. LOL. Okay, say oh my god. You don't even question it. You obey him unthinkingly. You nearly choke when he kneels beside you and starts pressing broken off pieces of grub sandwich past your trembling lips. Tears well up in the corner of your eyes. How could someone like you be so lucky to touch and be held by the closest thing on this mortal plane to a god? When you're sure there are thousands and millions of trolls out there who would die to experience anything like this, it's humbling. What did you even do to deserve this? Crash land on an alien planet and be the protagonist of a game? You're so weak from the concert that even moving your jaw is hard. Your star-stricken sobbing doesn't help either. Whenever a sloppy bit of grub paste filling dribbles down your chin, Marvis is right there to catch it and shove it back into your eager maw. He makes unyielding eye contact with you as he allows you to suck the maggoty meal from his fingers. Suck. You tell him he's beautiful. A lot of people say that. I don't know about that though. Bitch! I'm just a humble rhyme juggler with a lot of cash money. And 10 guys filming what I'm doing right now. When you're finished eating your sandwich, Marvis kindly wipes all the mess off your face. He's so gracious. You can't believe it. You're so glad that camera crew is here to capture all of this so you can watch it and to relive the experience of receiving his kindness again later. You guess you need to answer the question. You need an answer to the question, why did Marvis decide to save you? Marvis takes a moment to think about it. Well, I guess I saw the guy. What? I guess I saw the guy you was with. And I was like, shit. Wait, what a sorry M for... You know that, buddy, be bad news, fam, lol. What, Zebruh? No way, Zebruh's your friend. Oh, friends are cool. Darn, darn. What, Dan? 'Cause that's raw? You okay? You sick? You real friends with that dong? Ah! You know he blacklisted all the freaking... What? All the... Out of Clown Town? I can't even tell what he's saying. You know he blacklisted all of the fucking way out of Clown Town? Okay. What? Really? Why? He's a social climber, Mang. That big blue buddy be a mo fucking parasite. Yeah, he be. And he's blacklisted by all clowns? He doesn't seem to know that. Well, we ain't about to go and tell his chatty ass. oh, he's blacklisted by all the clowns. Okay. Gonna go and write a wicked nasty review about my Benzes. So we be looking out for ourselves. Us clowns real close knit, you know. Take care of each other, and all that shiz. You feel me? You know, if you think about it, clowns really are the most disprivileged social economic class. You have thought about it, and it's making more and more sense recently. You'd love to engage in nuanced discourse with him about clown privilege, or the lack thereof. Yeah, 'cause, though we nominally occupy a position of structural power in the institutional hierarchy of the hemospectrum, we be subjugated into dampering our powers like no other. Because the agents of the Empress and her abyssal Kyriaki know that the unimpeded strength of me and my sick nasty buddies would easily unseat sea dwellers as dominant caste. Yeah, you're probably right, honestly. And the purple blood be objectively superior to violet in every metric of strength, power, and influence, despite chromatically preceding them. Oh dear God. And the only reason we don't rise up and rip the fins off their slimy little faces is an eternities of religious persecution and culturally immutable precedent. What does that say about the validity of the rest of the system? What? That was a lot of words. You consider your mind thoroughly blown. Wow, this guy is incredibly woke. And not in the least bit racist at all. You're really inspired by how good he is as both an artist and a man. Damn straight. Maybe all the spectrum needs is a little chaos to shake things up. Wonk. Really makes you fucking think. You hear me? God, you do hear him. It makes so much sense. He makes so much sense. You make so much sense. Together. Marvis smiles at you as you hold his hands. You don't want to let go. You're afraid you'll never see him again if you do. You're not sure you can live like that. Maybe you can't be always by his side, but maybe sometimes? Occasionally? All you want to do is make a friend. Of course, I'll be your buddy. Here, why don't you add me on Chitter? He's so chill. Next time I got to show, maybe I'll hook you up with some wicked ticks. VI fucking PB. Rust Emperors represent. Make sure to check out my link in bio for merch if you're interested. The promise fills you up with so much hope and light and joy. You can't believe it. You did it. You made the greatest, most ultimate friend of them all. Your shining light. Your reason for being. Marvis, the truest buddy you've ever had. Yay! Oh, that was a fucking trip. Dear Jesus. I, like, legitimately have nothing to say now. Other than Marvis. We love him. Okay. Alright, so that was, Marvis's good route, I'm guessing. Obviously. I don't know if I will have more videos on this volume up soon because there is, like, it's finals week and I'm just, like, kind of crunching to get all my shit done, and I'm leaving to go back home on Friday, so I don't know when I will have time to record another video. I will not be able to do what I normally do and record one right after this one, because I need to put this one up on, so I can get it in today. But hopefully there will be another video very soon. If not this week, definitely next week. And I apologize for that, but college is a bitch. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Marvis is beautiful. Yeah. If you would like to play the game for yourself, there will be a link in the description where you can go and buy it. Each DLC is 99 cents, and it is worth it. Just to see, like, all the beautiful fucking artwork and just generally enjoy the fucking witty narrative that it is. But if you do not want to, if you do not want to go buy it, that's cool. You can watch all my videos on it instead, which will be in a playlist at the end. But yeah. I can't believe I couldn't come up with... Well, I can believe that I couldn't come up... I was like... So, like... While I was planning on making this video, I was like... Yes, I'm doing Marvis first, but I need to come up with a voice for him. And I was, like, trying really, really hard to come up with a voice. But... it didn't work out, so... yeah. But yeah. So, that's all we have for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. It means a great deal to me to hear you guys enjoying my videos. I don't always get notifications that someone's commented on them, because my YouTube's weird, and I'm very bad at operating technology. Like, very bad. So, if I, like, reply late, I'm sorry. Blame it on YouTube. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone watching these. It means a lot. I really enjoy making them. I'm going to try playing more games soon, because I've actually gotten a couple of suggestions on what to play. But for now, it's just gonna be Hiveswap. Especially, like, within the next week. But after that, I'm home free and I don't have anything to do, so I can make as many videos as I want. Be warned. But yeah, so with that, my guys, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!